turn on the Discord icons since there's more than just us here.
Are we currently?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, good. We're off. Hey, fellas.
Hello.
Welcome to the boring lots of text game.
This game sucks. Why are we playing?
This game is not boring.
This is the worst game I ever played.
Doing a bit. It's a bit.
It's the worst game I ever played, but at least I can shine my light in people's faces. And I'm not forced to wear pants.
Yeah, you don't have to wear pants. Pants are optional in this game.
Like, even better, I can... Like, if it weren't for the fact that these gave me composure, I just walk around in those shoes, too. So just walk around in socks.
Well, Ark, you don't have to put on pants, but you know the adage. No shirt, no shoes, no service.
That is true.
He's wearing a shirt and shoes, so I mean they can't kick him out.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's why she's willing to talk to me for what she is willing to talk to me about. Let me move my microphone here. I'm sorry.
Move your Microsoft.
My Microsoft. Soft. When did you get so small?
I haven't been eating well.
Look at all these comic books, man. Brian would love that. All these, a quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. I like colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic. Okay.
The tome of fascist magic. I want to make a joke about that, but nothing is coming to me right now.
The jokes write themselves half the
The
time.
plaque on the shelf reads, "Biographies of famous people." You see a large
I
variety.
can't wait
of
until
names.
Ark gets to the
None of
part
which
where
ring a
it's like you are holding a 20-pound bag of ice. Before you sits an industrial deep fryer.
Oh no. I would do it. I would dump it
The
all
oil,
in.
Savoir
the oil
faire.
inside,
Let her rip.
the oil
Let her-
inside shimmers with the heat. What do you
I
do?
would
And then
say-
electrochemistry's like, throw the
Greatest
fucking
innocence.
bag into the
Yes,
deep
most
fryer.
certainly. It's an
Set
important
him free.
educational tool, delving into the depths of history.
No, what was it?
religion,
It's
and their relation to innocentic power. A very influential
Oh, I have to look it up now.
historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that.
Don't make
You're
a scene,
officer,
put the ice
and
back
your
in the
officer
freezer,
at least
and let him
some
die like this. Don't deny him a warrior's death. Absolutely
also very
famished
daring.
deep fryer. I'm so
The
hungry,
author
Harry.
aims
Feed
to
me
re-examine
20-pound
the
bag of
universal
ice.
understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things. Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
Oh my god, she looks like Aaron Hansen when he scrunches his face back and gets rid of his jaw.
A little bit.
I just now realized that.
You've got
You
no
feel like
chin.
you should get this one.
Hooray!
Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
But I need the money. Fuck it.
A true
You should
cultural
always listen to
touchstone.
Inland Empire.
Enjoy the read.
Inland Empire is actually my favorite skill. My first playthrough of it, Inland Empire was my signature skill.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy. Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the
I'm gonna
ceaseless
post this
overflow,
because
the sprawl.
I think
of
the only
names,
person who's going to
dates,
get it is going to be
places,
you, Gris,
events,
because you've
historical.
actually played the game.
Most of it ends up
Uh-huh.
as a twisted
But I'm
mess
gonna
of
throw it in
facts
live on air.
inside your brain. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Oh yeah, this is what I was made for.
Yes, I do know that arms make up 16% of a person's total body mass.
A pop quiz is a short examination designed to test your knowledge
You
without
suck.
any prior warning or announcement. Such exams allow the
Encyclopedia
teacher to assess how
sucks.
thoroughly the
Why you
students
not
have
tell me
retained the
things?
material.
I have mush brain.
Voila. Now blast
Encyclopedia
that
does
first
tell you
innocence.
things. They might not be useful things.
Thanks for nothing.
What?
Thank you, Half-Light. Very cool.
Dolores Day. Dolores.
Pain threshold?
I think it's the first time pain threshold has said anything.
Incorrect. Dolores
lied
Day
to me!
was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flesh silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps? Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
No, I have to do this. I'm gonna ignore Inland Empire. Time to break my sanity down.
A strange sensation of loss.
Ouch!
When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this.
Why are you bringing it up?
Yes, the quiz
I
is
told you to
impersonal.
quit it.
No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day.
You know, the narrator, the way his voice sometimes kind of catches, it kind of sounds like an AI voice, but I know it's not, but you know what I mean?
He has a certain intonation that's almost robotic.
Yeah.
It did.
Sorry.
There was nothing to read. It just like hey, you skim through this book. Pop quiz. What'd you learn? No, I don't know.
Better
Incorrect.
find it, better guess.
Shola was anointed during the previous century and even
Well, hey,
lived
you
to see
you
the
get
current
lore
one.
for incorrect
She
answers
was an
either way.
urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence.
What does that
Sola
even mean?
resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn-of-the-century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again?
The Pericarnasian?
Correct. Nothing much is known about him.
Wow.
It's not even clear that he was a
First
he,
try.
but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a
Pius.
young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth.
Yeah, that's horrible.
All he spoke was gold.
What?
It said he invented God
What?
and equality of men before God.
Huh?
He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum.
I love gold.
I don't think that
I
any of
love
this
gold.
is true.
As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party.
Okay.
Question 2. Who was the strongest innocence?
Me.
Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Uh, Franco Negro?
Correct.
Yay!
Named
Yay.
the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission,
Uh-huh.
but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue.
Okay.
Question 3. Who was the false innocence? Got it under control. No problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historical information.
Kendra?
Incorrect.
Fuck!
Kedra is a large nation in the mid-northern area of the Meringus Isola.
How would I know?
Occident, between the Ilmarin mountain range and the Pacentic Mare Interregnum. Care to try again?
Dumb.
This guy?
Correct.
Yay!
There have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen.
Okay.
The most famous and important of these was Erenau Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who
Loris Day,
was
I
the
think, right?
greatest
Maybe?
innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind. I've got it, honest.
So I know it wasn't him. I know it wasn't him. I know that they said that this was Dolores Day already.
Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded
Why do I know
as
that
the
name?
greatest innocence. A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world.
Everyone knows Dolores Day. Come on.
Come on.
Do I?
Everything from inter-isolary travel
What does that
of the
mean?
connected world to 3 consecutive scientific
doesn't know what it
revolutions
means, Chad.
can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow, and more beautiful.
What is interstellar travel?
He doesn't know about the interstellar travel chat.
Congratulations on finishing the test. The
Oh, no.
results and your subsequent
Oh,
grade
no.
have been calculated.
No!
You get
Gonna get a grade of dumbass.
a C, vaguely passable.
I passed!
A solid
C's
effort
get
with
degrees.
nothing much else to show. Nice going, mediocrity man. You would have done better if you'd just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, you arrogant book.
What's going on with you?
Thinks it's so smart.
Thinks it's so smart. God damn it.
Okay.
I love Kim so much.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
Fuck this book. Book sucks, I don't like it.
In speaking of Dolores Day, that's actually
just a
Latin for
racist
the
mug.
sorrows of God.
But it will not happen. The mug talk is exhausted.
Damn it. I'll never get to talk to the racist mug again.
Nope. You had your one encounter with the racist mug.
Another boring book. Just discarded it.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
What the fuck does paranatural mean?
Put 2 and 2 together, Smarty.
No!
Beyond
Amidst the
natural.
various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas.
Who the fuck
It's
is
about
Matthias W.
wholeness,
Dundas?
He
Unity, balance.
doesn't know who that is,
Oh
Chad.
my god, I'm going to roast all of you.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. It serves platitudes
New age
while
medicine.
also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
What?
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
What does that even mean?
The book features
mind
chapters
makes it
on
real,
topics such as how to find
Being ill is
magnesium.
not a
It
placebo. Is
even
not a
lists plants
placebo
you can
effect.
harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And
Wait,
There's even a
That
chapter
seems
on
oddly
the ancient
personal.
Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
sure, let's try this.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf.
It's so dumb.
I love it when my head throbs.
Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
That's all I need to know. No.
The
What's the
book
pale?
contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
Huh.
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire.
Le territoire.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik, or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale.
Sounds invigorating.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What
It
else?
also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
And what does this pale-aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
Man, I wouldn't trust that.
Perfect for you,
That
Harry.
seems improbable.
Thank you, Logic. How is this possible?
Is it any more improbable than anything else that human beings put their faith in?
Damn. Fair enough.
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale.
What is the pale?
Though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each
I'm not gonna
stroll
do the bit
to less
anymore.
than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude.
What?
Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
What is a perambulator?
This is exactly what you need.
Hooray for being nude.
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
I certainly don't need that.
You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
Okay. Okay. What?
Lonesome,
Hooray!
long way home.
Ew! I hate
Here
that.
we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
This key art is very Hieronymus Bosch.
I hate this. There's eyes everywhere. There's a mouth here. There's weird little fat baby Buddha.
That sounds pretty Bosch through and through.
Then we got
Very,
some fucking
very,
pancakes.
very Garden of Earthly Delights.
You call this a delight? The shoe is oozing goo.
No,
It's
that's a
delightful
bottle.
goo.
It's a bottle of delightful booze.
I don't
Come on.
like this picture.
You don't want to drink the delicious sludge?
Nah, I'm good. I already had boba tea today.
Looks like a mother of vinegar.
Hooray! Okay. Back to being like crazy.
And now I just
Yeah.
imagine someone recoloring that so it's pink and has Riot's eye.
Where have you been?
We don't turn that faucet on.
What's in here?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
What the fuck? Oh, it didn't scroll down for some reason.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She's trying to
She
Jedi mind
speaks
trick you.
almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you
Told
to
you.
buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Pull them open.
Just as
It
you're
is
about
right
to pull
from the
apart
effect.
the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
Parapsychologically? What?
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Which of these options is the most superstar-like?
But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
You can't stop me.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here.
Stop
and
stopping
let's
me!
talk this through
Stop
before you
stopping
decide
me!
to do anything extreme.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
I'm a superstar.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Your face looks like an artichoke. Leave me alone. Oh, whoa. Oh. It's a lady from Dishonored 2.
I gotta go eat dinner with the roommates, but I will catch you all later.
Alright, have a good one.
Go food up, Rick.
Later, hater.
A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Oh, it's a man? What is
It's,
Interested in these?
I'm interested. It kind of does look like Alucard, doesn't it?
No.
Merely looking at it, merely looking at that hairstyle vaguely threatens my masculinity, apparently.
It
Look at
looks
these
more like
charms.
David Bowie.
Yeah,
Well,
it does
these-
look more like
Warding charms.
purity
Ooh.
seals.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
17's not a 0.
It's true! Ow!
Ow. Uh-oh.
Congratulations, you dislocated your shoulder.
No, I can still move my hand. We're good.
I felt that.
Ow! Shoot! Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer for being this weak and disappointing.
Masochist.
I gotta go for the superstar response. Please don't cry. Please don't cry.
Are you alright? These looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
Okay!
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give this poor woman a heart attack.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
So they are purity seals.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets. Oleum, echo. No one is there.
Whoa!
A hollowed out dark echo.
Ugh.
Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out dark echo.
Ooh, okay.
Only an echo.
We did this bit.
A hollowed out.
I'll just see if
dark
there's something that
echo.
would happen. David Bowie mocks me. Oh, yep.
Or maybe
Okay.
that chick from. What the hell was that group that made Strange Dreams are made of these?
Arithmetics.
Yeah, that one.
And it's Sweet Dreams.
Right?
Sweet,
Sweet
dreams.
Dreams.
Are made of these. Yeah, it's the Arithmetics.
Is that it?
I think so.
Eurythmics. That was it.
Eurythmics, I'm sorry. I got it wrong. I was
Yeah.
incorrect.
Maybe it's David Bowie and her as love child.
I mean, she kind of hot, though. What was I supposed to be doing? Right, I remember.
We've been fucking
Dealing with
off.
Yeah, I was supposed to be dealing with a... There's a big crack. You're supposed to be dealing with a body.
Inland Empire. Watch out for that crack. Could trip on it.
Oh, it's him and her.
Kuno's still fucking here.
What's his name? Kuno?
Kuno.
Kuno
Kuno.
doesn't fucking care.
Why? Like, what's up with his boots? Why is he naked?
He's part of Star Fox.
You'll have to get the body down if you want those answers.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
I can
Emitting
do
it
this.
is all it does now.
I can do
You
this.
won't throw up this time, right?
As you breathe in,
Yay!
the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the
Okay,
mind
we're making
telling you
progress.
to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark
Jesus
brown
Christ.
hair grows on his head.
He's got
His
the
face
smooth
is
look.
ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Maybe that's why he was naked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It
not
is
from a
useful.
tree.
Man, I really hope that this wasn't some autoerotic.
I'm gone.
Ah!
Dead men do tell tales.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Sounds like what Kuno would say.
Why were you feeling pleasure?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
Wait a minute. That's the fucking lizard brain.
Isn't it?
Were you feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Captain Coppodromo? I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
That's my last name?
Of course
don't-
it is, Copperoonie.
I don't remember my fucking name.
He didn't choke himself. You know it.
I hate you. You're boring. Who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
A fucking rock hits his thighs.
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Okay, I have another question for you, dead body.
Go ahead, Copper.
Whose mother?
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder. In the past. Way out in the west.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to a corpse.
It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yes.
Come on.
Coming right.
Oh my god!
Copperoonie, Rooney.
I don't know why you're surprised.
This is getting upbeat now.
I love dialogue options.
Oh my god! Can you ask me a question?
Is that a question?
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck
I'm good at
no.
that.
You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Could I really be Harry? I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
Well, with those
You
mutton
might
chops,
be
you're
onto
certainly
something
Harry.
there.
Har har.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have
Oh, okay. Who killed you?
You've forgotten everything.
love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
I hate you and you stink and you're boring. Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question.
Lobo Kobo.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Because he told me to.
Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable, unforeseen. Miraculous? I don't like that.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
I don't know if I want to tell him I hate him, though. He's kind of dead already.
He's not gonna care.
Do I remind you of someone?
Fuck, oh, okay. Halt everything. I need to bring up an image. I'm even going to post this one in fucking stream memes, just so I can share in this.
He said stream memes?
Deep sea creature.
Oh my god.
Subaquatic terrors.
Okay,
This fucking image has been haunting my brain recently. Ask Cam, they're in the chat. Have I been thinking about deep sea creature lately?
This reminds me of a baby affected with harlequinism.
You sure wriggled out of that one? Coppolini.
Capellini.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
What?
If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
That is not what you said.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a weird oddity with the re-release. The audio got a little mixed up.
We should have a look at that belt before we even consider taking him down. It looks worrisome.
Seep D creature, okay.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below.
It's not a
Yellow,
hangman's knot. That's using a fucking
hard-edged
latch.
Polyester cuts into his neck.
Shut.
Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt, to the branch.
There's no fucking hangman's knot. It's literally just latch and loops. Don't fucking lie to me.
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
I
Just-
can't
This is like Bethesda choices.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand.
Yes,
paying no
yes,
attention to not
sarcastically, yes,
incriminating
angrily.
themselves.
No. Yes.
How did they even get him up there? That is actually a good question. How did they get him up here? I mean, you wouldn't even be able to reach out if you were standing on top of like a van or something.
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Incorrect, because that means that he would have already had to have been hanging. How did they get him up there? The rope is not long enough to have been pulled to be tight. So you're wrong. You're wrong.
You'll have to figure that out one for yourself, Capolini.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. Watch me attempt to climb the planks.
So he's wrong. There's maybe just realistically speaking, there's absolutely no way that you would have been able to have him attached to the belt here and get it onto the thing and tighten it tight enough to pull him up. There's no way.
Huh.
That's way too high. The rope is not remotely long enough, and the buckle is way too high.
That's true.
Not to
Also,
mention, you have to close the buckle.
That is true. Also, I have to derail things again because
How
I
dare
have
you.
this bottle koozie thing that I got for Christmas because I like to keep water and shit cold.
Mm-hmm.
And I found it makes a great sound when I do this. It's like a good rope noise.
Your budding career as a Foley artist is underway.
Yeah, I could make bank with Foley effects using that. I mean, bondage. I'll think of other things. Okay, continue.
The brief suggested as much, politically
Just gonna be fucking
motivated
with
by
this.
the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
You want to be really dramatic about it like a superstar?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, love of my life. It's certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
He is so numb to you.
The reason why he has a halo in his port is because he has the patience of a fucking saint.
They sure wanted him to stay up there.
It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes
Rabbits.
getting him down much
Rabbits.
more problematic than I had assumed.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
I mean, if I had a gun, I'd just shoot it. Just, pew! That wouldn't do anything, but it'd be cool.
If
Expect
you
it-
pass a really hard skill check.
Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Hell of a tat job.
But most of the stuff is on the right side. He has less tattoos on the left side. How's the highest concentration above his heart when all of it's over here?
Concentration, not whatever the inverse of concentration is.
Dispersion?
But, okay.
His corpse is marked by stars,
What will mine be marked by? Bullet holes?
alcohol,
Peace.
and heartbreak.
What are you, fucking Ed Sheeran? Shut up.
Is it the map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
So am I.
Who unzipped? I don't have any pants. Oh, he got his thing out of his jacket.
He wears a
Abnormally
wide
loud
leather
zipper.
belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm.
Big iron in his pit.
We are in his
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
I forgot about you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Kuno,
Kuno S.
random lady,
An instant color camera.
gremlin child.
Ampoules.
I have only two
Ampoules.
ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want
Ampoules.
to waste one.
Don't laugh at his accent.
Oh no,
It's
Kuno's
lovely
gonna
and
fuck it
wonderful.
up.
A
It is
sound,
lovely and
a
wonderful.
shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Drawn to life technology.
I like how it says non-flammable on it, but it's a piece of paper, therefore it's probably flammable.
I mean, it's
Okay,
glossy
really.
paper.
Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
I don't like that picture.
That's how I look typing on my keyboard.
I don't like that. That's my RP face.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
I'm gonna lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Gross.
The material appears to be
Find
ceramic.
organisms at.
Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
Yeah, kinda.
Isn't empathy your signature skill? It feels like we're getting Inland Empire more than anything.
What is my signature skill? Yeah, empathy.
Empathy.
Where's Inland Empire?
Right next to it.
Inland Empire has a lot of skill triggers in this game, so
Yeah, and it's very high as well. I guess it's because we are wearing clothes for it.
Probably.
Maybe.
Side note, I
Hate that
really
sound.
hate that sound. It's
Yeah,
it's like-
everyone hates it. It's terrible.
it's terrible and it's
These are
unsettling,
clearly
and I hate
not
it and I love it.
boots. They're armor. Possibly part of a
Oh,
larger
is this
set.
part of an armor set that I can unlock? Is it endgame armor?
Looks like
Indeed.
something from Fallout 4.
Technically
does,
speaking,
yeah.
these are
Synth armor.
sabatones, not boots.
Kim, they are long, they are heavy, and they are on his feet.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Yeah, so it's synth armor.
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
I want it.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Uh
A
oh.
stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous
Oh.
creaking sound comes from above.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get him down at least.
Stop!
Corpse juice.
Stop.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Jesus, Kuno.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Not a homo.
Not a homo.
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case.
Oh no.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
It's like a super well filled on
I mean
pants?
that is what a superstar would say.
What pants?
That's
You do
the
understand
dialogue
boots are
always
steeped in cadaverine
always
odor,
surprises me
don't
in this
you?
game.
So are my pants.
You have a point there, detective. You have a point. But there's no way you are getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think they are the only thing left on him?
If I pull hard enough.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
God.
I don't think I've ever thrown up from text before, but I'm sure with enough of this I'll eventually get there.
This is so good. I'm loving this.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The material looks out of place.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Would ceramic armor stop a bullet?
What do you
It's-
think? You have to choose one of our dialogue trees, Ark.
Oh god.
Only one of us can speak at the same time.
I'm gonna choose Kim's.
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Is that a pricing issue or a wage issue?
Ka-ching, baby! Nod to the boots.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
Well, see, yes.
Mm-hmm. It means disciplinary hearing.
I love disciplinary hearings.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter.
I was going to say, what do you think military plate vests use?
Anti-bullet sponges.
Made of ceramic, yes.
Made of anti-bullet sponges. Knock on the boot. I wanted to make like a... what is the opposite of hollow? Dense?
Yes.
I wanted to make a gross thudding sound.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
I feel kind of
No
bad
wonder
because
they're expensive.
we've been streaming for almost an hour and I have moved over like 7 feet.
Welcome to Disco
Like
Elysium.
whirls of floorboards.
It's very,
The
very
design
dense.
looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
Lignum balls.
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination: E50, 100, 1000.
Hey!
Good. Can you read it to me?
He just starts sobbing.
We have a make and a
Fun
number.
fact, if your drama
That's
is high enough, you
We
can
can
lie
use the
about the
radio
serial
in
number
Yakinema
here.
when we're done.
What the
Either
fuck?
station can chase it for
I don't
us.
know why you would, but you can. For giggles.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Well, we don't vomit. We've beat the vomit
An
radius, so
intricate
now we
web
need to
of
find a
blue
way to get him
lines
down.
stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus.
All right, we've already heard that.
It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not
I
right.
can talk to the photo? Hold on. Who are you?
Gone.
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Fuck. That photo sucks. Okay. Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
He really doesn't care.
Figure out what's going on with this kid.
Oh god, but I have such a low chance.
Do we have any?
He's on your crime scene,
Oh.
bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
I like both of these answers actually. Kuno, listen, I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level.
What does this mean?
You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
What the fuck?
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
He really doesn't care.
Kuno doesn't fucking care. All right, let's what am I? What? Okay, hold on. Let me look at my journal. My journal book. Oh. Okay.
You got a lot of things you can do.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Find Kanema and turn on the lights. Put up Kanema's headlights. Oh right.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You found the ledger. That's good.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's when he had a fucking dehydration attack.
Yeah, he had his meltdown.
Oh, you looked at the photo?
Inside, you see
hell yeah, I did.
steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
All right.
Hello,
Ready?
Letitia.
I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
he's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard
He's
lights up
he's
with
a
orange glow.
he's a car
The
nerd.
rouse per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian
What?
comes to life with a
Could
wide
you
What?
speak a little? Could you speak a little louder?
like a leopard.
I like
waiting
that sound.
for
That was a
its
good sound. Gotta be honest.
yawning and roaring at the same
Sounds like a
time.
Bootleg THX
The
sound.
lights unfold
audience is
with a
now
little
deaf.
click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go.
Oh, damn it! I didn't mean to click.
I
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Where were you on the night of last night, Car? I can't point. There we go. Where were you?
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
for what? You don't even know what it means
Oh,
yet.
okay. Damn.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Uh-oh. Are they bad? Are they
Let's
bad?
find out.
Are
Let's
they
find
bad?
out.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Well, we have to pick the superstar.
Yeah, I got drunk like a fucking megastar.
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your
Thanks for
precinct.
downplaying it, Kim.
Now, let's look at the last row.
No, Letitia, I am not wearing pants.
He's a superstar.
I'm a
That's what
superstar.
Superstars do.
Superstars don't need
Yeah,
pants.
superstars don't need pants.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I was honestly expecting a higher number.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
I wish there's like an automated response to me shining my light in people's faces.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Detective, you should really reconsider becoming an eye doctor. This isn't helping my vision at all.
I just need to know where you were last night. He needs to clean out his ears.
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
You're
He just
making
gives you
him
the
very
look.
sad.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
I wonder if he says something different if you don't have the gloves.
That's a good
Or is it
question.
always gardening?
I
It's
would
meant
have
in
to assume
earnest.
so.
Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thank you, Esprit de Corps.
Esprit de corps.
The lieutenant nods. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
So wait, wait. Look around you. Am I saying that out loud, or is like, wait?
No, there's no quote, so it's just a head thought.
Okay.
You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance.
Where?
Sounds. 2 men engaged in a drunken argument,
Where?
followed by the closing of some distant window.
I'm
You'll have to use your imagination.
Martinez at 9.
imagination.
Let me see.
Sloppy.
All the corpse fluid in his mouth.
Right here.
Yum.
Tasty.
It's fun.
I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh, yes. Coal City. Le Royaume.
La
The burnt out quarter.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go to
Hooray!
Martinez.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page
Whoa.
to the right of the task description.
God damn it, tutorial agent. I don't like that
tutorial-
emotion.
I didn't even know that was a voice in this game.
Yeah.
It's a little off-putting.
Tutorial woman jump scare.
No.
Kuno. Motherfucker.
He doesn't fucking care.
Oh,
Kuno doesn't give a fuck.
damn it, Kuno. All right, let's see. Is that water? No, that's yes,
Ice.
water.
Well, it is water, but it's not liquid.
Can I step on it? I can. Oh, hello. Damage looks like it may have been caused by an earthquake. Okay. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. Oh wait. Slowly looks over at the subaquatic terror. the fucking deep
Deep D creatures.
yeah, the Seep D creature. Terrifying. What's this?
Horrible creature.
That tracks. What? Oh, those are the two arguing men. But where's the broken beer bottle?
They're playing with balls.
Why are they playing with balls?
They're playing with bulls.
Wait, these are chickens. Step on them. Don't get mayonnaise. What?
Every copy of Disco Elysium is personalized.
He's eating a sandwich. He's got
Oh, I see.
mayonnaise.
Okay, I see.
Should totally talk to them.
Okay, so I was curious about how they were playing with the balls, and so how it works is they throw it, and it just rolls inside of another ball and then respawns. Boop, gone.
That's how the game is played.
Hooray!
That's some paranatural shit
Life.
right there.
Yum, yum,
Doesn't
yum.
need to be a struggle.
Fair.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hog René first.
Okay.
Hellman's sandwich.
You can't interrupt sandwich time.
Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please.
I
let me
love
just
that
try
expression.
to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls.
Ball.
This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. That's
I
the
like how-
spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Yeah, grab those balls by the horns.
I want to grab those balls.
Show balls who's boss. Ooh.
What?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already,
I
your
don't like
muscles
that.
are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball.
Knife gun.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the
It's
wind,
all in your head,
everything
Harry.
fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There's time for one last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Okay, the inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet.
I like everyone just watching you have this mental episode. And now it's in the deep sea creature zone.
Bordel de merde!
I don't know what that means. I know that means shit.
I think you understand enough.
I think I made a mangy.
What the hell is your problem?
Not weak. Not weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sensing anger, and I don't understand why.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Betonk or P-Tank.
Well, it was shot.
I'm sorry, it was an honest mistake. We good? We good? Yeah?
No, we are not good, goddammit. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
I threw an old man's ball.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Listen, guys, the ball is gone! And I have a murder to solve, alright? Bitch! No, I won't do that.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Well. Thank you for your time. Bye! No.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Here's a thought. I needed like 150 or 200 monies. I have 70 cents.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Man, that's dark.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
He likes to play on non-tournament legal stages.
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Don't squeeze your bull.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
What?
And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
What?
We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
That's fucked up.
This place is a damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing petanque on their mangled corpses.
P-Tank.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
You should listen to Mario. He knows what he's talking about.
They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it.
This is just Luigi over here.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the Coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, The party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players of the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Do you have opinions, Ark?
You're not a filthy neutral, are you?
God, I am so far outside of like political strain and struggle that I don't know. Commies just don't know how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
Boiled cats.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
Jesus, empathy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
It's a white check, no reason not to send it.
That's true.
As Rene turns from you to his partner again,
Hey.
the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun. A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below.
For bravery.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
That's what I was gonna say. Bravery.
I'm sure. But I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I got this for raping women or killing babies.
No, I really wasn't.
Honor is everything to me.
Whoa. Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation. This man will literally talk your ear off if you let him wander off to memory lane.
Remember how they turned First Blood into an action series? I think about that from time to time.
Man, I'd like to talk about something else.
Didn't think you had the stomach for it. Kids don't these days. I'm used to that.
Okay, thanks, bye. Anyway, I had to go get the bull.
Bailing from that conversation. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to get that bull. It belongs to the Seep D creatures now.
No. I'll use this. Aww.
Yes?
No, I didn't mean to talk to you. That man is littering down there. God damn it.
He lost the argument with the other drunk man.
Damn.
You hear the distant scroll of seabirds.
Squirrel.
Get out of the way! Splatter of bullet holes and climb the wall. Oh, I don't think I'm getting that boodle back.
Like I said, it belongs to the subaquatic terrors.
Oh, hello.
Something here?
Yeah, free money.
Great.
I love finding somebody's stash of free money.
Yeah, you're only, what, 60-something real off away from being able to pay back your fucking fees?
Like 100 and too much.
You just gotta find 60 more of those and you'll be in business.
Yeah.
Let me look around here. So okay. I'm a superstar cop. And sorry, cop. I'm apparently a communist. Ultra liberal moralist. Good cop, bad cop. What does that mean? What does this mean? 5. I've killed 3 people. I've solved 216, and I've been in service for 18 years. Why can't I read my name?
You don't know it.
What? Track down my gun. Find any information you can on the gun.
Paparuni doesn't know his name, Chad.
Maybe somebody inside knows about what I do with my gun. There's a lot of people in here all of a sudden.
Time has passed.
Oh, I mean, it is
Uh,
like 9 o'clock.
it's the evening hours now.
Hello again, sweetie.
You seem to be in a chair. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, what I'm doing, or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
Ravishal?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Okay.
Yes, and Revachol?
I don't know diddly squat about Ravishal.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
I think you might be a little more confused in days than I
I
am.
haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
I am 30 or 40 years old and I do not need this.
There. The year is 51 and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
She looks flustered, her hands smoothing out the creases in her blanket, even as she attempts to reassure you.
I mean, is it because I'm not wearing pants? It might be because I'm not wearing pants.
The lieutenant
That
studies
probably
you,
has something to do
rubbing
with
his
it.
chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I read his brain.
I can tell that this is taxing
Oh.
for you,
It's
so
your
I'll
cop
just ask
sense.
one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
This fucking option 5.
That's some gangster computer god shit right there.
Oh God.
You gotta say that one like Alex Jones.
No.
Foreigners and women!
Oh my God.
But you would never say that, would you?
Freest.
The freest market.
The freest market.
Fucking cruelty squad.
Fucking ultra libertarianism. That's what it's
McNukes,
called.
etc.
McNukes. Yeah. Legalize nuclear bombs.
Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself.
I mean, of course
There
I
aren't
know.
any cops
Why?
in Revachol, not in the traditional
You
sense.
can't wriggle out of this
The
one,
status of
Coppolini.
law enforcement has
Feck.
been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Fig.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's not wearing shoes or socks. I can see her toes.
She's scared
Yeah,
now.
I see her toes.
She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Thank you, Half-Light. Very cool.
Very minor case of serious brain
Serious
damage.
brain damage.
Indeed. How did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Thanks, Kim.
But maybe
He
a
doesn't want to be
fresh
involved
set of
with this.
eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Okay, so who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
So, man, I sure would like some money.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could,
You got it.
this woman
Piss it
would
away
feed
all
and clothe
on booze.
you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
Don't be a fucker, Ark.
Are you really going to hustle and grind?
That's
Hustle
what a
this
superstar
old
would do!
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31. Dinghy races. You could totally sell this pin for cash.
Dingy.
Dingy.
I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Okay, bye.
Back on your word.
Well, time to go make some money. Where's the pawn shop? Oh, it's dark out now. I got this flashlight. I'd never be able to see my way through the darkness. Oh, there's the racist.
Hi, racist.
I need a map. Where's the pawn shop?
It's around here.
Around here or up there or
It's down south.
down south? Okay.
Past the guys with the bools.
I don't trust the Bool boys. Oh, hello. What's that? Plastic wrapped macaronis. I love macaroni.
I will be right back.
Okay. What's this place? Is this the pawn shop?
That is indeed the pawn shop. Welcome to the bird's nest.
Hooray!
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us
It actually
have
does
photonic
comment on the
sensitivities.
flashlight.
I am also shining it like directly into his face.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally.
No, this is my thing.
Seen that
I do
before?
appreciate it.
I don't wanna piss him off. I kinda need his money. Just unequip that for a moment.
And I didn't even think that was in the game. This game continues to surprise me. I have played it so many times.
It's
and
not
yet-
often that I see officers from
Love
the
it.
RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others.
It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe. Okay.
Shit!
He definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it. And many other things besides.
Damn you,
But
electrochemistry.
you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer. Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
Thanks, Logic.
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I have this commemorative pin, but before I sell, I have some questions.
Jean-Baptiste summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
Okay, but can you hold it on? Can you hold on to it for a few days? I promise I'd give the pin back.
Sure, I can keep it behind the counter for a week, but only if you pawn it right now.
I feel like 320 isn't enough.
A pin from 31 ought to be priced at 310, but I added another 10 cents just to be nice.
There you go.
Sure thing.
Okay.
So, do you want to sell anything? Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Probably need that. Whoa, that's worth 13. What? Don't lose the blue pen. Sell the commemorative pen. Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
Do you happen to have any guns? Like, say, maybe the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
My gun.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions, the unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight, and that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
Yeah, thank you, composure.
$15 real.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow.
Thanks, brain powers.
There's pity there, too, in case you didn't notice.
No apologies necessary, officer. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so
I'm back.
let me get this
What I
right.
missed?
You sold
We
your
found out what
sidearm
happened to the gun.
issued by the Citizens Militia, and
It's
now
not
a
good.
civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I mean, obviously, there's only one explanation. She has to be one of my rabid fans. I am, after all, a superstar.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Any idea where we can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Shit.
Of course. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bayi, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
I have
You're
no
a
idea what that
superstar
means.
now.
I'm a superstar now? Hooray! I want to get some kind of superstar. I want to what the fuck is that?
You don't have enough brain power.
How do I increase my brain power?
You need to use skills, or you can forget a skill or a thought you already have. It's up to you what you want to do. Disco Elysium is indeed a journey. It's long, winding, confusing,
What?
and
I can't forget a skill.
yeah, you need more experience points. Do more stuff, detective.
I have
I
no
don't-
skill points.
Yeah, you gotta level up. This is an RPG after all.
You can zoom out really far. Back here. I didn't check back here. What's this? Humanox covers the truck. Okay. What's this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
What? Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." As you look up, you notice something about the statue.
That fucked up
There
Crusader
are some odd
King's bloodline is
indentations
this?
on the king's chest piece. What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
Damn it, Encyclopedia
High
Brain.
above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution, but the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Doubtful.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Okay. Who's that? Who are you?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Oh no. Oh god. Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening.
Okay.
Her hair is gray like lead. No response.
What the
Wherever
fuck?
this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Okay. Jerk. Okay. Foreign car. Kept in good condition. Dude is huge. Man, my mental health is like really doing well. Like not well.
What do you mean? You're doing great.
Hold on. Oh, I have to go and finish inspecting. Oh, what did I not inspect? I hate that time keeps passing.
I've been muted this whole time. I've been making comments. God damn it.
Oh no.
Damn it. You know, time only passes when you're talking to people or interacting with stuff, just so you know.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something.
What?
Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
He just like me.
So, what do you think?
Me after drinking on a Friday night.
Oh.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
What does that mean?
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Something's coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The
Isn't
victim
that
appears to have
lovely?
contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
It's your playthrough, Ark.
You're the superstar.
Is that what a superstar would do, though? Would he fight like that?
I don't know, superstar, you tell me.
You tell us, superstar.
Heads yes, tails no. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Tails.
Oh.
Man.
Maybe.
He
I
doesn't
agree.
want to dwell on it too. I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally
Jesus, conceptualization.
Totally
You think you
dead.
could be more depressing?
Deadity dead.
Dabadoob doob dead.
I just love how he delivers the silliest lines sometimes with that completely deadpan voice and expression.
I mean,
I think he
tell me
was
you haven't
upright
gone on stupid.
immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
Tell me you haven't gone on, like, gibberish tangents with people like that before.
I have.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think. There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done. The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain
Level up.
cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
You could level
The
up
cadaver
here
is a
now.
good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
I
You
want one of
more
these.
You want more brain thoughts?
I want more brain thoughts. And then I want to
Go at
learn
it.
the important one. I'm some kind of superstar.
Have at it, champ.
It makes you a little stupider.
I'm getting stupid. What?
An acrobatic maneuver would solve this situation. Nothing can go wrong. with
Where's the option?
maneuver?
Oh,
You are not Dante Devil May Cry. That's not gonna work.
that's what you think. I'm a superstar. Maybe we could shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang
How?
Shoot the belt.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
Let me try. Well, I have a gun.
Well, you didn't see earlier that your partner has a gun.
That's true.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it. Take the shot.
Yeah,
You don't have an
take the
angle
shot.
of approach.
Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner
Shoot
of
that
his eye
motherfucker
twitches.
down.
His finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
The Kuno demands blood.
a lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight. He feels
He's got
bad
some
about
thick-ass
it.
glasses.
About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Hey, Kuno over there pretending he had his gun.
Fucking idiot! Look at that asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Don't console him. Is this consoling?
I don't know. I never picked that option because I can't swear at Kim.
Watch me, I'll do it. Get your
Remain
shit
collegiate,
together.
Officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it. I
What
have
now?
to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Can I try?
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Banana pointer.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into focus.
These kids
in your
ain't right.
sights. You stand with
They're
your
not.
feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
So wait, that's like a 6-foot drop, right? We'll
Yeah.
theorize that's like a 6-foot drop. This man has been hanging for a week. He's very bloated. He's swollen, so there's a lot of obvious like buildup of liquid.
He's hanging over a pile of poo-poo.
If he drops, isn't
Poo-poo.
there a slight chance that either his head or his stomach will rupture?
Don't
Yeah,
worry
it's
about it.
it's a slight chance. What do you
Are
want on
these-
theory alone?
Are these superstar questions, Ark?
That is
Why
true.
don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Remember, this is a red skill, so if you fuck up, there's no going back.
Maybe if you look with one eye, you'll have a better chance.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the evening light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Are you brave or are you not? It's up to you.
Heads yes, tails no. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
I mean, this is almost a 50.
Fuck you. Uh-oh. I shot him!
Oh no, this is very
A plume
bad.
of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Yeah. Nothing ventured,
Oh
nothing
no!
gained.
I have like
Uh-oh.
negative brain morals now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now.
Uh-oh.
You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Oh shit. I don't like any of these.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hatred.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective
Hooray!
genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all."
Damn.
Well, at least it auto-saved there.
I have to say, this is the point where I would probably be smartest to call it. Because
Yeah.
I gotta take care of stuff and such.
Yeah, but that was fun.
Yeah. Fucking up your shot and just immediately quitting on the spot is a pretty good end to this narrative branch.
I really like the part where he with the boots, you know, it would go nice with your bell bottoms. Again, what pants?
I don't wear pants. That's not what superstars do. But thank you everybody for joining us for Disco Elysium. We will continue this. This isn't the end of this. But we will have to wait until next week. We will see you all tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Don't let the deep sea horrors bite.
Goodbye.